I'm Steve Wiggins, and this is the Groundworks Ministries podcast. Now, today we're reading from the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 6. Let's focus on verses 17 through 19. Instruct those who are rich in the present age not to be arrogant or to set their hope on the uncertainty of wealth, but on God, who richly provides us with all things to enjoy. Instruct them to do good, to be rich in good works, to be generous, willing to share, storing up for themselves a good foundation for the age to come, so that they may take hold of life that is real. Now, no matter what time of the year it is, it's always good to think about the winter holidays, isn't it? I grew up in a big family, so I have fond memories of Christmas growing up. More specifically, I remember Christmas mid-morning. Everybody's got these Christmas morning things. You know, Christmas morning is when you run into the living room and you start ripping open wrapping paper. What's Christmas mid-morning? Well, about an hour later, after you get dressed, you go out to the sidewalk and meet up with your neighborhood friends to see what they got for Christmas. And one of my childhood friends was Mark. And Mark always had the best of everything. His parents were well-to-do. And so we had to practically machete through dense layers of presents just to reach the Christmas tree. I was lucky to get like maybe 3-4 gifts, including that yearly underwear and socks package from your grandmother that nobody wants. You know, 2 cool things about Mark. Number 1, he always complimented whatever I got. And number 2, he let me play with all the stuff that he got, which is cool. So we'd meet on the sidewalk mid-morning. I'd be holding a football. He'd be holding professional football tickets, right? And then he'd invite me to the game, that kind of deal. He was rich in money, but also he was generous, rich in good works. Now, years later, I heard that Mark's dad had lost most of his money in a stock market crash. You know, wealth is uncertain that way. And I wondered how their family coped with living on an average income. And I know they love the Lord, so I hope they drew strength from their faith and in their church community. But this year, when the season arrives, before we share what we got for Christmas, how about letting people know how much they mean to us? And that's a thing you could do any day, right? Why wait for the holidays? You know, it's always good to praise the Lord for getting us through another year and for giving us hope for the future. So let's take hold of what is real in this life and set our hope in God's hands, the one who richly provides us with all things to enjoy. I'm Steve Wiggins, and this is the Groundworks Ministries podcast. Now, Groundworks Ministries operates entirely through financial donations from faithful people like you. And yes, we need your monthly support. Donating is secure and it's easy at our website, groundworksministries.com. You know, another way to help is to tell people about us. You can share these podcasts with your friends and send them on to your family. You can post them on your social media. And of course, you can always direct folks to our website, groundworksministries.com.